Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another fall makeup look. Today's look is a cool toned makeup look, and hopefully you guys can tell it's a little bit cooler than what I normally wear. And I wanted to try out a lot of the products that I purchased during the Sephora VIB sale. You guys know I went all in during that sale. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, please make sure that you click that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of my uploads, and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. I really had a tough time with this makeup look. I always do. Whenever I try out new products on camera, I don't know how to use them. I don't know what they're gonna look like. I'm just like fumbling the whole time, but I still like to do these types of videos so that you guys can see how the, I don't even know what's the point. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, I do like to try out new makeup on camera, even though it's torture. It's torture for me. I did enjoy a lot of the products that I was trying out today. I used the Natasha Denona palette to create the eyeshadow look that I'm wearing today, and I really do like this palette. I like this lipstick by Ciate London. I like my blush palette. I tried out a lot of great products during this video. Oh, also, I do want to tell you guys, if you've not already signed up for Ebates, make sure that you sign up for Ebates. It's a way for you to get cash back on your purchases when you purchase things online. It's free to sign up. There's no hassle, no gimmick. You really do get cash back. You just have to have a PayPal account, and every quarter after you've made all of your purchase throughout that quarter, you will get cash back deposited into your PayPal account. When you join Ebates, you can download an extension on your computer. Every time you're on a merchant's site that is affiliated with Ebates, you'll get an alert to let you know that you can save money on that merchant's site. So it's just that easy. You don't have to do anything but purchase your products like you normally do, and you receive cash back. So I just wanted to let you guys know again about that. There is a link in my description box if you're interested in Ebates, and usually they give double cash back during the holidays. A lot of my purchases I purchased online, and I'm always getting my cash back. Not a lot of cash back, but I'm getting some of it back. So if you want to find out how I created this makeup look, then please continue to watch. Oh, and guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, my nails look a mess. All my nails broke. I didn't bother to paint them today or do anything with them. I'm starting over, so they look a hot mess. So we're gonna start with the Prep and Prime. It's so good. It smells so fresh. I just love it. It's fresh. It smells so fresh. I love it. We're gonna try this FARSÁLI Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. This is kind of odd to me because it's called Essence. It just makes me think it's gonna be like the essence that I already use from so many companies. Why everybody started using this as a primer, I don't know. I already have an essence from Origins. Oh, smells nice. People do this, huh? I think this is, seriously, okay. I like the way it smells, and I like the way it feels, but I honestly think it's no different than other Essence products, but I do like this. And it is not an oil, it is a serum. My skin feels a little tacky, so I could see makeup adhering really well to your skin. Okay, so far so good with that. I'm gonna try this Milk Blur Stick. I had to use my teeth to open this packaging. Really. Apply to cheek, bones, lips, and eyes, and can be applied to bare skin or over makeup. Is it supposed to do? Okay, I don't know, but I gotta get over these pores. Okay, maybe that's, it didn't say nose, but I'm doing it. Cheekbones and eyes. Why would I need to put it on my eyes? We're gonna just rub that in. Okay, it feels very lightweight. I don't know if it did anything. I can't risk it. I've got to add a little bit of I'm going to add a little POREfessional here. I like this much better than the blur stick. Why I'm suddenly started getting texture here, I don't know, but I do have it. It's hard to do first impressions because everything is for the first time and it takes longer to kind of see how to use it, and you have no idea how you're gonna look. But I'm going to. I hope I don't regret that. This is not a first impression, but I did purchase another one of these during the haul. This is my Diorskin Forever foundation. Today I'm gonna apply it with a brush. You guys always see me apply it with a beauty blender. I do have my beauty blender here to go over everything, but I really like this brush for makeup application, so I'm gonna apply it with this today. I have 2 pumps on my brush here. A lot of times I use the brush, especially in the mornings on a weekday, because, ooh, why didn't y'all tell me I had the hair there? During the week, the brush seems faster, so I grab the brush a lot. Stippling it into my skin first before blending it out. And this is the shade 045. See, the brush, but even with this brush, the foundation just is not moving around any longer on the skin. I'll use a brush to apply my concealer. I'm gonna start with Biscuit from NARS, and I think I'm gonna end up applying a few concealers. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Age Rewind with this one. It just helps the NARS blend better. My under eyes are getting drier, and so this helps. But then it wipes off, see? We're having a struggle here, y'all. So guess where we're going? We're going right to the Shape Tape. I don't know what, like, I love the NARS. I love it, but lately, and it may not be the NARS, it's just my under eyes are doing some weird stuff. I have on a lot of makeup now, I can tell now. It's just a lot more makeup on than I wanted on. For my powder today, I'm gonna use Peach Perfect. I will use that for my under eyes, and I'm not gonna put a lot. I'm gonna use my brush this time to set this with, because I do not want to look like cake base, and I already have on a lot of makeup. I'll try to put on less powder because we don't want to look cakey. And I really do like this powder. It reminds me, I'll come all the way down here, of the Cover FX powder. The texture of the two is very similar, except this one tastes like peaches or something sweet, because it just floated in my mouth and it tasted sweet. That's so hilarious. I'm going to follow with my Laura Mercier in medium deep. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier in medium deep for the rest of my face. Again, these aren't new products, and I use it just like this. I apply it all over my face. All right, while that sets, we'll go ahead and complete the brows. Today I'm using something. I'm using Dip Brow and Ebony for my brows, and I'll be back. I did what I always do, and I forgot to use my Fenty sticks. It's like I need for you guys to scream at me, cream contour, cream contour. So I forgot to use these before powder. So I went back and added them like I always do, but I didn't film it because you've seen me do that before. I used the caramel and the truffle. Moving on. So eyebrows are done. Now it's time for eyes. In the haul, I purchased the paint pot in soft ochre. I'm just going to apply it with my finger. Not sure how I like that. Might not be meant for aging eyelids. Might be meant for really young eyelids. This is a pricey palette, but you guys know I had to do this one first. So I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Lila palette. All right, so I have no idea what I'm going to create today. I'm always in this side. I'm always in this family. So maybe go over here. It looks like it's called FARSÁLI. Okay, let's start with that. This is the Morphe 441 brush. We're gonna just continue to build color up. I'm gonna take that same brush and just kind of come down a little bit and oh my goodness. This is called Nude Vino. I'm going to say that they are extremely blendable. It seems like so easy to get these to blend on my eye. Now, what do we want to do? Oh my gosh, what's really pretty on here? Everything is so pretty. Let's start with this shade here. Livid. We'll start with that. I'm gonna put that on my lid here. And I know I'm gonna wanna add something else with it. This is the Layla. I'm gonna put this on the outer corner right now. Use a different brush. I'm going to use my Sigma blending brush to just go over those. I'll go back in my transition shade and just add that right here to soften that line. Now, this blends out. Like usually if I have a harsh line and when I'm applying eyeshadow, it takes forever to blend it out, but this is not the case with this. It just a little touch of the brush and the line is gone. Dragon Bite. Let me try this shade. And this is kind of, it looks like it's going to be iridescent, like it's going to, like maybe a dual. Let's see if it does. Yeah, guys. Looks like a dual color. Juno as the inner corner highlight. Now I will say I'm not getting a lot of fallout from this palette. I probably don't need to highlight my inner tear duct yet. I'll have to touch that up later. I was just so excited to use it. We're gonna add a pop of color maybe to the lash line and we'll come back. I need to dust any fallout that I may have, but it's really not a lot of fallout with this palette. I'm gonna blend a little bit here just to make sure we're all blended. So first impressions, this palette blends really, really well. I want a little more purple, I think. So I'm adding Amethyst to give me more of a pop of purple, just a little bit. Subtle, but it's there. These are the lashes that were sent to me from Super Hair Company. So you've seen it 1,000 times. I'm gonna apply my lashes and my liner and all that good stuff and I will be back. Wasn't too big of a fight, but it was a little bit of a fight. This eye is not gonna be perfect. Gave up on it. Okay, trying to clean up this front part here, guys. I'm gonna have to add a little more on this side. That's as perfect as it's gonna get today. We're gonna do some smudging here. Put a little bit of the transition shade here. Let's go with this hot pink color in the center. Magenta. And we're gonna go really tight here, close to the waterline. Let's add a little bit more of the Layla over here. So let's go back in with the smudger and just smudge. Is that magenta? Does that say magenta or does it say something else? That is not what that says. Magentic. Sorry. Okay, so I have Magentic and Cyclone. That's what's under my lash line. Line our waterline with this, and there's, you know, glue all over here. This is by It Cosmetics, No Tug. All right, lower lashes. I'm gonna use my Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I think they changed the name. because it's Giga Black Lash, but I think they've taken that part out of the name on the newer mascaras. I'm using the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in a Panama Sun. You know, that's it's Beige. Blend out some of these harsh lines here. The sun is changing on me. It's getting darker. It was light. It was very light when I started, but you know, that's what happens in the winter time. Magentic, because I actually want you to be able to see it here. And I'm still gonna add in a little bit of this coppery color. We'll touch up the inner tear duct highlight with Juno. Now we're gonna try on our Tarte blush from our haul. So what shade? I wanna try to keep it cool. Let's see, maybe one of these down here. You can't really tell on camera, but they're a little more cool. So let's try this Endless. Let's see what Endless does for me. Still looks kind of warm. So let's go over a little bit and mix in a little bit of Authentic. We'll mix in a little Authentic right here. I'm liking the blush palette. I'm getting ready to go ham. You know, when I realize I like something, I go crazy. Okay, oh, they have highlight. That's right, they have highlight in this palette. So why don't we try that today? And I backed up a little bit. Probably should have done it a long time ago. All up in the grill. It does have highlighter, but I'm gonna try this RMS. I'll probably mess up my whole look. This is that highlighter that I keep telling you guys that every time I try it, I can't make it work. Well, the other day I tried it. I put it on and then I added another highlight on top. So I'm gonna try adding a little bit of this first, and then we'll go in with the Tarte highlighter. Okay. I just want you guys to see what I'm talking about. Like, you can see it, but it just adds this kind of subtle glow. If that's your thing, if you like very subtle highlight and you don't want it to look like you're wearing highlighter and you just want it to look like you're kind of glowing, then this might be for you. No highlighter, RMS. So we're gonna put this on first. Then we'll add in the Tarte. I'm determined to like this. I'm determined to find a use for this highlighter. And that's this little jar of RMS that I'm always trying to find a use for. Now, back to Tarte. Let's try this cool tone and see if it shows up. Worthy. Wow. Okay, the two together are definitely giving us a color payoff. Look at that. Now I'm gonna go back and pick up my beauty blender and just blend out that highlight a little bit. All right, we're gonna try the Ciate London Lip. I have a couple of shades to choose from. Fling and Pinup are the shades. This is Fling and this is Pinup. Let me swatch them. Oh my goodness. I think I need this chestnut lip liner and I needed a little bit more oil on my lips, so we're gonna blend that in. We'll go back to that first shade of Fling. Let's see what we get here. And we're gonna go back in a little bit with a little bit more chestnut. Set. Time to set. And I use the Kat Von D Lock It.